Every one of us on here agrees that there is a problem in this country, without question. And we can debate, is this bill going to change it or not? And I know we're not going to change each other's minds on the floor here today. And there's something inherently wrong in our culture today that has led to a lot of this. And I would just challenge all of us to look deep at that issue. I grew up in a small town in the upper Midwest before the Navy plucked me out of there and brought me here. And a time, when you could, it was not uncommon to pull up in the parking lot and there's guns in the back of people's pickup trucks in their windows, and it was a common sight. It was a hunting community. And today, if that happened, it's a totally different scenario. Things have changed, and I recognize that. But also recognize that I think we try too hard sometimes to seek out a solution that ends up being heavy-handed and harms the very people that are following the law. And I think that's the point we're trying to make here today. And I look at one of the other statistics in this state. Last year, roughly 2,500 people died from drug overdoses. Let's address that issue with as much aggression as we are addressing this. And I mean that in a sincere way, I don't mean that maybe the way that came off there, but let's look at everything that is causing our cultural decay. Let's go after the mental health issues in this state. And somebody that has evil in their heart is an intent on inflicting that, we're not going to be able to stop them. No amount of legislation on this floor is going to change that. But we've got to stop minimizing the actions of people that do wrong. And let's look at everything. It's time that we have responsibility and return to a culture of personal responsibility. And again, we're not going to change that here today either. I rise in opposition to the bill in defense of those that exercise their rights responsibly and legally. And I also recognize the emotion, though, of what we face today. And I just offer up that there's other solutions that we must look at. Let's not kid ourselves that this is going to suddenly change it, because people intent on doing harm are going to do it regardless of what laws we pass. I ask for your no vote, and with all due respect, let's lock arms and address the real issues that are in our culture today and get those taken care of. Thank you, Mr. President.